Hey everybody, my name is Glenn, and I'm just an average guy cooking things that if I can cook them, you can too. And for today's recipe, I'm going to share with you guys how to make lemon and herb grilled chicken. Now, I think when a lot of people tend to think of lemon and herb chicken, they think of a type of chicken that's been marinated. This is definitely not like that. This is a chicken that's been grilled with a lemon and herb sauce that's been poured on top of it. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to make this sauce. It's not very difficult at all, but brings a lot of flavor, and that grilled chicken definitely has a good texture to it. So before we dive into today's recipe, I do want to also remind you guys that if you have any questions on this recipe or any of my recipes, you can always comment down below, or you can visit my website, which is cookingwithglen.com, for the written directions on how to prepare these recipes. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into today's recipe.
So for our ingredients, we're going to need 4 large boneless, skinless chicken breasts, 1 teaspoon or 1 cube of chicken bouillon, 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and then we're also going to need 3/4 of a cup of evaporated milk, 1/2 cup of water, 5 tablespoons of cold butter, and some basil. So we're going to start by seasoning our chicken with both salt and pepper on both sides. And then we're just going to work that salt and pepper into the chicken. And we're going to wash our hands afterwards, of course. And then over medium-high heat, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of butter to our skillet. And now we're going to start grilling our chicken. And so we're going to cook our chicken for 3.5 minutes on this side. And then we're going to flip our chicken and cook it for another 3.5 minutes on that side. That's what's going to give it this nice grilled texture on the outside, nice and crispy. Then we're going to flip our chicken one more time, kind of get some of that butter on it. Reduce our heat down to medium, and then we're going to cover it and cook it for 5 more minutes on each side. Most important is that we want an internal temperature of 170 degrees. We don't want to go too far past that, and we definitely don't want to be under that, because that's when you know it's done. Then you want to pull it off the skillet, sit it in a warm place. And now it's time to start making our sauce. So we're going to pour in our evaporated milk, our water, we're going to add the remaining butter, our thyme, chicken bouillon. And this is optional, but I chose to add the zest of 1 lemon. I just wanted a little bit more lemon flavor on my chicken, and I just like the flavor of zest when it comes to a sauce. So this is optional again, but it does definitely add to the recipe. Then you want to continuously whisk the sauce until it reduces down to a consistency where you can take your whisk across the bottom of the pan and see the bottom of the pan. That's when you know it's done. Now you want to chop up your basil, and then it's time to serve.
Alright everybody, so I hope you've enjoyed today's recipe. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below, as well as that bell for future notifications. And if you guys did find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel out. But until I see you guys on the next one, I'm gonna give this chicken a try. That is really good. So you can definitely taste the lemon in the sauce. You can taste the lemon zest, but it's not overpowering at all. And then it kind of transitions from the taste of the lemon to the basil. And the basil is not overpowering. It kind of smooths it out, I guess you'd say. Really good. And the grilled part of the chicken definitely just adds another layer of flavor and texture as you're chewing it. And as you can see here, I served it with rice, which I'm kind of making a mess with. But this chicken goes well with lots of different types of sides. I mean, you can do steamed vegetables, grilled vegetables, you can do potatoes, beans, but rice is really good. It's a very simple meal. This is definitely a good one and not too difficult to make at all. So thank you guys again for stopping by. I'm gonna finish eating this food because it was definitely tempting while I'm filming these intros and outros, but I will see you on the next one.